Not Safe for Work Magic. I am your host, Gravity Groove, and we are here to use the most broken combo in the game in as many shells as we can, because that's apparently the only way to play ranked standard. So this is what I'm brewing. You can't really brew right now. Like, let's be real. Like, basically all your brews are going to be, what does Obosh go in? What does Loris go in? What does Yorion go in? What shell can I use the Lukka package in? Like, it's not really, you know, it's like how there are 4 or 5 different pizza Lunchables, but they all kind of taste the same. They're technically different, but not really different. So here is a Grixis Lukka package. We have a few bounceable, repeatable creatures here in Yarok, Burglar Rat, and Fibblethip. There we go. And Omen, because you like to bounce all these things. It's all good time. You've got your Narsets, of course, to potentially just stuff the cycling deck in a box. You've got a few Bedevils here, which I'm not sure about Bedevil or Murder Strider, but because Teamer Adventures had a top 8 recently, I'm figuring we should go with Bedevils in the main. Gives us a little more flexibility and some outs to just not getting clovered out of the game that quickly. A single Mythos of Luna here. This could be anything. This is a flex slot. Do whatever you want with this. 4 Shark Typhoons, because this is just great. It's a great anti-Teferi card. You should be running 4 of them just to try to get around that bastard asshole. And of course, you know, your land package. I kind of want to put a Black Castle in here somewhere, but the general rule is that you want twice the basic lands that you have passages. So maybe I'll cut 1 for the Black Castle. It probably isn't going to come up often when this deck's ahead. It's really ahead. But we're going to try it out. We can always bring the Fable Passage back if we have a few too many turns where this just bites us in the ass. We have 36 lands, which is fairly typical for these 80-card decks. And the sideboard is, you know, a work in progress, as always. We've got Cries for the miserable, awful, no good, down and dirty cat decks, which can go to hell and die. We've got a Legion's End, which is more useful against the new mono red deck that runs 16 1-drops. You hear me? 16 1-drops. Yeah. Maybe we need 4 of these. So 1 Legion's End, 3 Cries, 2 Elspeth's Nightmare. This is a card that usually gets value against a lot of decks, even if you don't get the kill aspect of it. Removing Graveyard from cycling, of course, just ends the game on the spot. And being able to potentially kill one of their 2 power creatures and take a spell and remove their graveyard is just nail in coffin. 1 Libation here because Dream Trawler is seeing play again. And between the Phyrexia's Libation and the Extinction event, we have 2 outs. It's not great. Not going to lie and say it's great. And 6 counter spells, which is as low as I've gone in this format in any deck with blue. This could honestly just be counter spells. These could be counter spells. But we're trying it this way. So I have not played this deck in ranked. I think I'm like 99th or something. I'm not doing great. Yeah, I'm not doing great, not doing awful yet. But a lot of it is just about luck of the draw, you know? We're going to see how we do here today.
Take your marks. Set.
And we do keep facing people who are like 52nd highest ranked in America. Like when we were playing yesterday, it was not good. We're like, oh, you're the 53rd, or you're the 2nd. Oh, you're the 104th. Like, we're still Mythic 97. It's not super awesome. Gross. Better. We can always chuck the agent from the opening hand. We don't want to see that boyo that early. Stop it. Hoping to get one of our many 2-drops. Hey! Well, unfortunately, we cannot intercept their big giant turn. We just have to hope they don't have the giant here, but we are going to bedevil the hell out of that next turn. Shit. Oh! Fuck my life. Well, that was a fun game, wasn't it? Shh. That was a super fun, super interactive, excellent, great, good time right there. Yeah, just Clover on 2, Clover on 3. Sure. Edgewall Innkeeper. Lovestruck Beast. Yeah, good game, opponent. Cool that we died on turn 3 there. Very, very cool. Station event. Cry the Carnarium. Well, this is certainly a bad matchup. There's no sugarcoating this. This is a very, very bad matchup. There's nothing we could do about a start that hot. Not sure there's anything we can do, period. But here we are, playing our bad matchup. Huh. Shave a Typhoon, shave a Bolus. Shave a Lukka, shave a Burglar Rat, bring in a little more counter magic. Yeah, I don't think this is a winnable matchup. Even with the Bedevils. Maybe if our opponent only had 1 Clover, that would have been a game, but looks like we're just auto-losing in 3 minutes, which is a great way to start the day. Could turn that Mythos into a 4th Bedevil. Oh, come on now. I know it's the first match of the day, but can we keep the fuckery to a minimum, please? It's a decent opener. And we're back. Nope. Jesus Christ. Yeah. It's double black, so we can't even cast it yet. What a drag. What a drag to start with these matchups. Thought we'd actually get to see how the deck works. But we're just getting perfect drawed by our opponent. And nothing we do matters. Borrower. So we top decked the Clover. Gosh, what a terrible match. Absolutely nothing we could do to win. This is a horrible matchup. Well, we have to hope we don't see this more than once today. Or this deck is just stone unplayable. Well.
War is hell, and I'm happy to take you there.
Cool. Well. Uh-huh. Yep. Emptied his whole hand. Son of a bitch. So doesn't do anything, but get to do this.
Dissenters are welcome to debate me in battle. Evolution provides a tactical advantage.
Gonna take 3 from the Brazen Borrower. Gonna draw 800 cards. Doesn't matter what we do. Never had a chance to play this game. What a lovely fucking game. Magic is a high skill game, ladies and gentlemen. Magic is a super high skill game that has nothing to do with luck at all. It's not at all gambling.
Next time I'll have stronger weapons.
It's not at all gambling. So, use card. Take this. And I guess a castle would be okay here. Our Singleton Castle. Surprisingly, we got 1 win. I really didn't expect that after how harsh that game was. So the combo can still win out of nowhere. That's cool. Dispute felt Okay, I mean, the only blue cards they really have are the Brazen Borrower, so it's like just a worse neutralize. It's really Lukka combo or bust, huh? Alright. Here goes nothing. Yeah, this is a super bad matchup, but it's surprising that it would be even worse with traditional Jeskai, because then you don't even have Bedevil. It looks like we're probably cycling a neutralize on 2 here. But I do want to keep it because we have a Bedevil. And they seem to always have Teamer Clover. Wow, really? Really? Huh. Okay, we'll hold the neutralizes. Crush Bonard. Boner has been crushed, chat. So we've got Neutralize up and Bedevil up. Seems decent. Well, they're just going to run us down, huh? We probably should have neutralized that Boner. Okay. We've got black, black, red, 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 blue, blue, blue. We've got the last swamp. We don't need another land. We need like Extinction Event or something. Maybe we should have a Ritual of Soot for this matchup. It does kill basically everything against them. Yeah, maybe the Extinction Event should be Ritual of Soot. I'm not that worried about the Uro plan because we do have the ability to steal, counterspell, or sort of outvalue them out of that game. And we have Nightmare. Yeah. Interesting. We need Ritual of Soot. So we get to take 2. And then we have Bolas to trade with something here. Oh, he only has 1 forest. What you're seeing here is a good example of how bad it is to be playing from behind. I think Fenlurker and Neutralize a play is probably our best bet. Or Fenlurker chump Omen. We are really, really behind. I've never been a big fan of Bolas for that very reason. He just plays terribly from behind. Block a token, take 5. Bolas, kill the Bone Crusher. I think we're dead almost on any line here. Does not matter that much. Well, that's kind of a shame, isn't it? we can Omen, but it doesn't matter.
The whole of the multiverse will bend to my will. I am Death's master.
Now we're hoping he just uses this turn to Lovestruck Beast, and then we can use the token with
I
Omen.
have other schemes to attend to.
I have practiced against meditate and prepare.
And if he can't play another token, then we win. So we need to make sure we stop before his attack phase. This way we can either chump with this if he does play another 1/1. That's unfortunate for us. Got all of his Lovestruck Beasts, huh?
Put thoughtfulness before action.
Sweet. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 not enough. I don't know, 7 enough to do something significant. We're definitely redlining it here now.
Train harder. There are so many mysteries to uncover.
So Burglar Rat means we can Rat and Lukka next turn, even if he plays a 1/1 and we're forced to chump out with this. Ah. Nice. Yep. We were dead no matter what, but that was actually a close one. We potentially almost turned that one around. That is just a terrible, terrible, terrible matchup. And not at all what we wanted to face. We will turn that one Extinction Event into a Ritualist, though. Seems like that's just going to be the better card most of the time against aggro, and that's what we need the most help with. And if we feel like we need more sweeper effects, we can dump the Legion's End for an Extinction Event on the side. Well, let's hope we have better luck this time here. Again, not really thinking that we're going to qualify for anything this season. The play patterns are extremely meticulous, repetitive, boring, and as I said, it's all the same Lunchable. And I'm beyond fucking sick of Lunchables. And they did just announce a they announced an announcement on the 18th, but they said it was for like Modern, Legacy, Vintage. So I give no fucks. Like they clearly aren't taking this problem seriously. Well, I cannot see what. Oh, Karuga. Okay. So, Bedevil probably more important than Fires. Oh, so this is Reclamation Karuga. Probably be bringing in our Nightmares for this. Man, we could really blow up their hand. Next turn we can cast both? Yeah, hit me. So we have the option to bedevil or double discard them next turn. Yep. Exactly as we thought. See if he has a Shark Typhoon. Okay. So we bedevil that next turn. Dead to Shark Typhoon, I guess. Is this really just Simic? Like, you've got to have red sources in here and Expansion Explosion, right? Yep. As I said, dead to Shark Typhoon. Or not. So we grab a blue, we grab anything, I guess. Cast this.
I will change the world, whether it calls
and we Yori on next turn. Make them discard a card. Steal their thing. Yep. There's the red source. Maybe we just steal the red source, honestly. Okay, now we steal the shark. Did they draw it off their one card? No. Okay. So we have to hope they don't hit Expansion Explosion. If they do, we lose. Unfortunately, they have a lot of looks. I wonder if it's correct to just take their red source here, especially if they top. Oh, okay.
My crusade isn't over yet.
So, the old ambusher plan, huh? Bring in the libation. Bring in the disputes. Bring out the fires of invention. Bring out the mythos of Aluna. They have brazen borrowers. Is that enough for Omen? Probably. We have Shark to protect against their Shark. Honestly, it feels like it's going to be hard to stick Nicol Bolas through what's going to be a wall of counter magic game 2. We do not have good answers for the Nightpack Ambusher. We just do not. It's a card that's dogged me in a lot of matchups. I was running Justice Strike and Jeskai Lukka to potentially outsmart the Ambusher, but Justice Strike not available in this color combination. We could, of course, have a Heartless in the sideboard. which may be correct, or I could just be overthinking it. Seems like a decent 7. We've got Burglar Rat or Omen of the Forge turn 2. Narset turn 3. Bone Crusher? Seems like Bone Crusher. Yeah, Omens aren't good enough for this matchup, huh? Well, now Narset feels bad. Very unimpressed by Nicol Bolas as per usual. Card's just too slow for this meta. It's essentially a 5-mana destroy a card spell, which just feels terrible. You don't even get anything out of it. So try to cast Narset here, take another 4. Probably just getting Nightpack Ambusher here. But we have no means to play around it. We're actually hoping he counters this so we can't ambush her. That's a bad sign.
If you wish to surrender now, I understand. Hone your prowess.
That's a very, very bad sign. We're 100% getting ambushed now. Yep. Because standard is very, very hard to predict. Very diverse, difficult, you know, maximum IQ format. And here, after we took Extinction Event out of our sideboard for Ritual of the Soot, we're just going to eat shit to this Nightpack Ambusher. And nothing we can do about it. Yeah.
Keep an open mind.
Jeez. Good one. Good hit.
Will remake the multiverse in my image.
Yeah, Bola sucks. This card isn't good enough. I don't think it's good enough for this list. Don't think it's good enough for this list. Need to cut the boluses. Card's bad. Yeah, we just need to cut the boluses. Not sure what we put in his place yet. Could just put a nice big dumb aggressive creature like Rotting Regisaur or Haunted Nightmare. Fibblethip on 2, Omen on 2, Steese. Need to hit some lands. Omen of the Sea as well. Huh. Do we want to Omen on 2, or... yeah, let's Omen on 2 instead of Fibblethip. Yeesh. That's what we're looking for. So now we've got Neutralize or Omen. Do we even really care about Neutralize right now? I mean, I guess I'd rather represent it than get my pants pantsed. Okay, don't really care. And okay. So we've got 2 red already. Yeah, we'll just play this, pass with neutralize up next turn. Sure. I don't really care. So if we can get Lukka to resolve, we don't need a backup Lukka. Then we'll be fine. No. Stop. Fuck you. Stop drawing the Night Pack Ambusher! Do you lose or not? Okay. Be happy to get another land. So we could Burglar Rat and Lukka. Or not. Jeez. Guess we're just going to Yorion next turn. See if we get triple counterspelled in a row. We could also just double discard here. Now, do we only have 1 black? Or 2 black? Shit, we only have 2 black. Oh, that sucks. Well. Huh. No. So Fenlurker and Narset. Sweep.
Those who cannot perceive beyond the veil of reality. I am just
God
the trick
damn.
for this.
We have missed so often with Narset. Holy shit. Bottoms up.
I
Wow.
won't forget our time together.
Rude. Discard another card you don't have. Do it! Do it! Do it. The Devil seems good. Neutralize seems good. Should have just cast this Karuga. That was dumb. Get out of here. Ugh. No Sharknado. We got a counterspell and removal, so we're set on either condition here. He goes for a big shark, we blow it up. He goes for a big spell, we counterspell it. Looks like big shark clock. Nah. Arson's decent.
The past, present, and future. Meditate and prepare.
Big shark. Big shark. Survey says. Bye-bye. So we're 1-1 here. Thoughts about the deck. Thoughts about the deck. Well, I think we can play one more. I'm going to pause, go refill this bad boy, and we're going to look briefly at what we could use to fill in the spot where Nicol Bolas is, because I'm pretty disappointed by him. His power level's off the charts, but you have to be ahead on board to get any value out of him, which means he's a win more card. And your cards need to do something when they come in. They can't just be powerful. So let's take a short break, and we will be right back for game 3. All right, and we're back. Thank you. Hold your applause. We're going to try a little more here. We got more lovely black coffee. We have some lovely bloobs. All right. So let's take a look here and see if there's anything we can do to improve this particular bad card. Mythos we haven't seen much because it's a 1-of. We could put that to a 2-of. Certainly seems like it would be better than Nicol Bolas. What would be good here? Chandra would be interesting. Pseudo board wipe at 6, so it does something immediate. A definite clock and uncounterable. Could kill a Nightback Ambusher. Let's look at other Planeswalkers here briefly. Show me Planeswalkers. Liliana is insulation against Dream Trawler, which we haven't seen yet. Very obviously the best Planeswalker, but we can't play him in these colors. Chandra does nothing when she comes down, so this Chandra is definitely not playable. Nightmare Muse, again, doesn't do much when he comes down. He has the same problems that Nicol Bolas does. He potentially kills one creature, or he makes a 2/3. He's just worse than Bolas in a lot of ways. Royal Scions is interesting. Could make our little weenie creatures aggressive. Brawl, definitely not what we're looking for. Just draw 2. I mean, at least Ugin destroys any permanent. I don't know. More than one color. That's not useful. Well. Should we try a couple Chandras? Let's try a couple Chandras and... maybe the 4th Bedevil? So another Mythos, 2 Chandras, and a Bedevil. Okay, let's try that. One more standard ranked for this set. One and one so far for today. Lost actually fairly narrowly to the Team Adventure deck. Seems decent, all things considered. Oh bosh, okay, so we're in the aggro matchup here. We're probably dead game 1 because we're on the draw. We don't have the second black mana to set up our chump blocker. So we're just looking for that black mana to activate our Bedevil and potentially our Fenlurker. But it almost certainly won't matter. Again, this deck has 16 1-drops. Counting light up to stage 20 1-drops. So it's very, very difficult to get ahead of. Pretty great pickups for our opponent. We don't have to worry about Cleave because they're playing Obosh, but still a huge problem. This just gives them a token, so it seems like it does literal nothing. Let's just hold up on that and Bedevil the Annex. So we need a red source here. We're going to have to take 2 to do this. We're going to wait until their attack phase, so they can't potentially cast another Annex until after. Ritual and Cries, of course, would be great in this matchup. So long as we find one. We are a 60-card deck. Tragic. And we can't win. Far too wide, far too quickly. Exactly what this deck wants to do. They're out of cards and we're dead. Ritual, Cry, Legion, Nightmare. Take out... Take out Agent, take out a couple Lukkas. Should we just take out all the Lukkas? Does Lukka do anything here? Narset's too slow. The Devil feels pretty slow too. Oh, for fuck's sake. In the middle of my goddamn sideboarding, I'm gonna lose my fucking sideboard. Son of a bitch. This fucking connection, I swear to God. Fuck. Didn't even have a goddamn fucking moment to think about it. Shit. Well. God damn. Sure, cut fires. Being up against mono red on the draw is usually a death sentence. They drew really, really well. This is shitty. We pitch the Narset. Do we pitch the Narset, or are we keeping the Narset to dig for our cry? Really just cry or bust in these matchups, huh? They kept all 7. That's bad for us. This is effectively 2 for 1-ing their deck. Phoenix means Nightmare was a good bring in. Okay, so we're gonna Legion's End that. So at least that's kind of great. Chandra.
Not to brag, but I'm totally the best. Go get him, buddies!
That's actually a big problem.
The past, present, and future. Put thoughtfulness before
Gross.
action.
Not gonna find what we need.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, I brought company.
Really? Okay. Yeah, we're just not gonna find what we need here. Got this.
Meditate and prepare.
Okay. Looks like that.
Maybe I'm not cut out to be a monk.
Unfortunately, that activates this. Dead several ways from Sunday. Huh. So they're casting that 100%, but we need to Yorion next turn. Neither of these really help. Okay. Well, Cry doesn't stop the Phoenix. Okay, so he's Obashing here because he knows we're not going to be able to block. Didn't we bottom you? I guess Yorion is all we got.
I won't forget our time together. If you wish to surrender now, I understand.
Feels bad, man. He drew another one. So we just can't win now. We can't kill the Obosh. Cry kills these, but not this. Yeah, we can't win. Huh. Well, lost to the two aggro matchups. Did not ever have a chance to win either of them. Aggro's back, ladies and gentlemen. And the thing about aggro is, it always has a puncher's chance. Like, the deck is less consistent than the Lukka variations, because Omen and all the different scrying and card drawing and stuff like that makes it a much more consistent brew. But the aggro decks just punish the hell out of any stumbles, and when you're an 80 card deck, your deck's going to be more inconsistent naturally. So, thoughts on the Grixis Lukka deck? I don't think we're going to ladder with it anymore. It's too inconsistent. If I want a deck that can cast Cry the Carnarium out of the sideboard, I think I'm going to go with Sultai. I think I like Sultai's combination of things better, and I think being able to have access to Oko to incidentally have a bunch of life gain against aggro is very important, and being that aggro is making a tremendous resurgence, I think that's what we're going to play right after this video. So, my name has been Gravity Groove. This has been Not Safe for Work Magic. I appreciate you hanging out and spending some time here while I eat some blueberries and drink some black coffee. And if you had fun, if you enjoy watching me get my ass kicked, feel free to like and subscribe. Tell your friends, hey, there's this dumbass with goofy hair who gets his ass kicked on the internet. You should watch it. It's a great time. Other than that, once again, thanks for spending some time with me. I know there's lots of other people you could be watching. I'm just one of them, and I appreciate it. I will see you later. We had to work on that.